So you're out to dinner with your friend, a whole bunch of other friends, and a birthday girl. They order a bunch of food and they want to stick you with the bill. Let's talk about it.
Oh, it's good. Good and terrible.
I love Brotha T.
How you doing? This is Terrion Wilson, a.k.a. your boy, Brotha T, here with another one. So, I'd like to thank you and welcome to the New Life Tree, where we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom for your motivation and mental health. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Remember, I don't know everything, but I might know a lot of things.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion.
So today we're going to talk about that scenario I just laid out. We're going to start with playing a video, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the video. Let's go.
Hey babe, was I wrong for how I moved at this girl's birthday dinner? So I get invited via my homegirl to go to this girl's dinner. I don't know her like that. I think I met her once through my homegirl a while ago. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because you're inviting me. So I go, I get the girl a little gift or whatever. When I pull up, the first thing I realize is, first of all, everybody's on time. And second of all, a lot of people showed up for this girl's birthday dinner. It was over 12 people, probably over 15. I've never seen this many people at a birthday dinner at a restaurant in my life. As the night's going, you know, people are buying their drinks and things like that. But what I started noticing is people's orders. You know, I'm a very observant person, so I started noticing people's orders. And they was ordering 2 and 3 appetizers, 3 and 4 drinks, the best, biggest T-bone steaks with the gold on it, and this, and truffle fries, and this, and this. Everybody was doing their thing. So something, I don't know what it was, at a certain point of the night after, you know, people was, you know, finishing up their plates and ordering their last drinks and stuff like that, I had to go to the bathroom, but something hit me on my way to the bathroom, like, you know, just stop and pay for your meal. Just stop by the bar, pay for your meal, tip out, do that. That's what I did. So by the time I go to the bathroom, pay for my bill, tip out and stuff like that, the waiter is coming around to the table wanting to know how we're going to do the bill, because the bill can only get split 2 ways. And he made that very clear. The bill can only get split 2 ways. So the girl looks down at the other end of the table where we're sitting, and she says, oh, well, 2 of the guests, they can put it on their card and everybody can cash app them and they can deal with the bill because I'm not worried about that. I'm the birthday girl. I heard it, but everybody around at the table act like they didn't. And I was completely not worried because, again, my bill is paid for, tipped and everything. I'm just kind of waiting on my homegirl. So after time has gone past, nobody's putting up the card. Nobody even touched the check, right? So finally, a dude that was there, he opened it being funny, and it was over $3,500. That's how much the bill was. It was over $3,500. When he said that, I just busted out laughing. I don't know why I find it to be so funny. I think it's because I knew it was about to be a shit show. So the person comes back around and notices that nobody's touching the bill, and it's like, hey, what are we doing about the bill? So she looks down towards our end again, which I don't know why she kept looking down towards our end. So finally she's like, all right, well, who's going to put down on the bill? So I don't say nothing. My homegirl, she don't say nothing. And then so finally another girl in the group was like, well, my homegirl, well, can we put it on your card and, you know, everybody just pay you back? My homegirl, she say no. Like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that. Da, 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 da. So things are starting to get heated now. There's a back and forth going between the restaurant, who's going to be paying, things like that. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Things are getting heated. So what do? I say, I'm going to excuse myself. Because first of all, I'm not about to be sitting in a food restaurant public setting and embarrass myself because y'all don't have y'all shit together, right? I don't do that. I don't play that. My shit is already taken care of. My bill is taken care of, tipped out, tipped beautifully. My bill came up to $100, and I'll never forget, it was $115 without tip, right? So I was like, I'm gonna excuse myself. Get up, leave, call the Uber and all. My homegirl, because this is her friend, so she's staying trying to figure things out and stuff like that, arguing things like that with people. I'm not doing that. So I excuse myself and I leave because y'all need to figure this out. As I'm getting up to leave, well, what are you doing? Well, how are you leaving? You need to help pay for this bill, things like that. The waiter, before I could even say that, the waiter's like, his bill's already taken care of. He took, he paid his bill and tipped out almost 45 minutes ago. Everybody's shocked, looking like I'm hitting the door by now. I'm gone. I'm out. I get by the time I get home, about an hour, I would say later, I get a long text message from my homegirl. I think that it was real rude what you did at my homegirl's birthday dinner. I don't know where that type of etiquette came from. I texted her back a simple IDC.
Okay, first of all, how dare her question his etiquette? The etiquette of you scammers, right? That was a whole pyramid scheme. So miss me with the whole, let's all get together. It's my birthday. Let's have a good time. And I really love you and I enjoy your company. So come with us. No, it's a scam. It's a setup. Don't go. Let me tell you a story. And this is a true story. Me and my ex-wife got invited to the same exact type of dinner. Same exact thing. A whole bunch of friends get together. It was somebody's birthday. I'm forgetting who, but it was one of her friends. And we all got together and it was at a Cuban restaurant. And I remember specifically because on that night they were giving like what do you call that when you do the little dance? It was a guy teaching that there. The little Cuban dance. They call me Cuban feet. He was actually teaching us how to do it. I forgot the name of the dance, but I just specifically remember that. It was actually the restaurant is called Vincetti's. It's in Detroit. Look it up. It's downtown. This is a real story. So we all got together and we were having a good time and the food was decent. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was what it was. And I remember at one point in time when it was time to pay the bill, we were having such a good time talking and joking and catching up. We looked around and 4 people were gone and they claimed to have paid their bill. And we were, and we were silly enough to be one of the last ones paying the bill. Do you know it was an extra $30 or $40 on that bill, right? Some people got up and really didn't pay what they ordered, and we ended up getting stuck with the bill. So us and I think another couple and the birthday person, we all had to figure out how we were going to take care of that bill. We all gave a little extra for the bill to be paid. It was a whole scam. I will never do that again. The next time somebody invites me to something like that, I'm either not going or I'm going to go and make sure I have a separate bill from everybody else. No scams for me over here. I'm like one of those mafia members. Hey, yo, stop joking with me over here. This is serious over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting you know that was a full pyramid scheme from the beginning. Now, from what I understand, he did a second video because somebody actually came with a question. So let's try to find that second video.
Okay. I can accept this point of view. I can understand how you could feel this way. But let me add a little bit of context to this situation. To begin, anybody that knows me enough that we're going out and hanging out knows that I'm really zero tolerance for any type of BS. That's to begin with. Like, anybody knows that Storm will remove himself out of any situation that is unbecoming. You're sitting at this table arguing and getting into it with these people at this nice, fancy restaurant. She knew that I was going to leave. She knows that I don't play that. She knows that. And that's why she wasn't mad that I left. She specifically was not mad that I left. She was mad that I did not contribute to the big bill. That's why she was mad. She sat there and threw her hands up and would made it very crystal clear that she wasn't going to use her card. But in the same breath, turned around and was arguing at people about who was going to pay the bill at the table, and not once was saying, oh, I'm going to pay you back, I'll cash app you, let me Zelle you. So my thing is, why are you so worried about who's going to pay this bill, but at the same time, you're not reconfirming anything that you're going to pay them back, just like your homegirl. And another thing I want to point out, she wasn't going to leave that dinner regardless, even if I told her that I paid for my bill, which is why I didn't tell her. Because this, again, is her good homegirl. This is her best friend. So she's at the table trying to figure this all out with her homegirl. So I'm like, I'm not the best friend in this situation. I'm just the plus one. I don't know nobody at this table. My homegirl knows everybody at this table. So her dealing with all these people, that's her business. And lastly, we did not fall out because of this. Our relationship, our friendship did not end because of this situation. After like the next day, we kind of like giggled it off, and we kind of agreed to disagree, because to this same day, even after she seen this video, we got on the phone and she was like, Storm, you could have paid more on that bill. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean I could have paid more on the bill?
So we'll wrap up the video just by stating, if you're a man out there and you just want to go have fun and you want to celebrate your friends or a friend of your girl's or wife's birthday, have at it. Go out, have fun, really, do what you got to do, and socialize and all that. But stay away from the scams. My man did exactly what he was supposed to do to stay out of that scam, stay out of those pyramid schemes. Let those people figure out their own dinner. Now, if you want to go out and you want to be a nice guy, go ahead and offer to pay for, a portion of the birthday girl stuff up front. Do not get caught in those pyramid schemes. Do not get caught in those. It's almost like a Ponzi scheme, right? They're taking money from you to pay them, and then and they say, yeah, we'll pay you back if you put it on your credit card. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Do not fall for it. Happy birthday. How about I give you $20 for your birthday? Have fun at the dinner, because I know it's going to end in chaos anyway, and I don't want to be a part of it. This is your man, Terry Wilson, aka Brotha T, and I'll catch you on the next one, family. Peace.